Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
What are you doing? KUGAN, CASSIUS, IFL-TV in association with Macklin's in Marbella. We're in Liverpool here today. With me I've got Johnny Nelson, former Cruiserweight King, terrible Sky pundit, and do you know what? You will watch it. This man will take your job.
The problem is...
This man...
I know where he lives. I know where he lives. So what I'll do is...
Hang on, the colour just went bad for you.
Oh, God. What I'm going to do is, it's called sabotage. I know where he lives. I've seen his kids, and I've seen his dog. I've kidnapped a lot of them. It's a Sheffield thing. Sorry, mate.
Is there rivalry between Rotherham and Sheffield?
No, I'm from Sheffield.
No, but you live in Rotherham.
No, I'm from Sheffield.
Rotherham.
You see, you got upset not about the kids, about kidnapping the dog.
I'll kidnap your horses.
Damn.
Django, what are you going to do? What you going to do?
You know the amount of people that call me Django because of you?
That's not a bad thing, is it? Jamie Foxx, come on.
No. Whatever.
Or Samuel Jackson, yeah. You seen the film? Django's the housemaster.
I'll be Jamie Foxx. Not
Samuel.
No.
Okay, master.
Good first defence for Tony. I think people don't realise becoming a world champion is hard. It's hard to stay world champion because your priorities change, your motivation change. You've got to have a different reason to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning. When all the time your goal is to be a world champion, that's your goal. You've got to the top of the mountain. Then when you're there, you're thinking, now what am I chasing? I'm king of the hill. And the responsibility of being a world champion is people are preparing for you years before you even know it. You know, you are now their target, and so it's a responsibility with it. Now Tony, how he's just performed there at the press conference, I thought it was spot on. He's very articulate, he knew everything about BJ's, Flores' opponents and who they fought. And you can see Flores sat there and say, what the fuck? You know, this is going to be fuddling. Now, I was just saying today, the problem's going to be about respect and fear. And Tony, even though Tony, knowledge-wise, is streets ahead when it comes to the game over BJ, he needs to have fear, he needs to have respect, and that's when you'll get the best out of him. You know yourself because that's your boy. You know how to motivate him, and that's when you get the best out of him.
You said the other day that if at this press conference Flores didn't sort of give it the chat he's been giving for the last couple of years before the fight was signed, you'd be a bit disappointed. So
yeah, on a level from how he's been and how he's performed for the last 2 years, because he's chased him now for 2 years, and he's chatted a lot of shit. But you know, he's almost like a sweet little boy today. Reality.
Well,
I reckon reality is he's come here and he's seen Tony live, and all of a sudden he thought it's a bit bigger than what I thought.
Yeah.
You know, all of a sudden he's a bit imposing.
To be fair, a lot of people always say when they see BELLEW now as a cruiserweight, they think it's bigger than what I thought. A lot of people have said that. You know, they all expect him just to be, he should still be at light heavyweight.
I think the thing is him stepping up to cruiserweight from light heavyweight. I think he's only just now getting respect as a cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Because of the win, how he executed the win, because he was the underdog, he wasn't meant to pull it off. So now they're thinking, now he's a cruiserweight. They're forgetting about the light heavyweight days.
Yeah.
Now he's a more fully fledged fighter because he doesn't look drawn, he doesn't look tired, he doesn't look ratty. I'm quite sure he performs a lot better.
A lot better. But you see, what you're just saying there about Tony, this is what I've been saying about to Tony about BJ. Is BJ's in a very, very similar position to what we was before the Macabre fight. A couple of failed world title attempts. Was at light heavyweight, come up to cruiserweight. This is your last realistic opportunity of being a world champion. You're an underdog, a big underdog in a fight. We had all that for Macabre. So what I'm saying is, Tony, is you pulled it off. So you have to give this man the respect and not take him lightly, because he is what you were. And so therefore he's going to give it everything. It's his last opportunity. And let's not forget this. He's an analyst for American boxing TV, right? He can't come here, half swallow it, and then think he can go back there and start talking shit about fighters and telling fighters, criticise them because they're not giving this, not doing that. He's got to give it everything he's got. If he gets beat fair and square by giving it everything he's got, fair enough. But if he comes over here and falls over or anything like that, then he'll get criticised. So he will give it everything he's got. He will give it everything. Yeah, he'll give it everything he's got because his credibility to do the job that he's got back in America.
It's a good thing you weren't judged after your first 3 performances on your TV career, was it? You'd have no job now, wouldn't you? Cruiserweight king.
Yeah, such a child.
Just judge for your last 7 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Potential HAYE versus BELLEW. Discuss. What do you think?
Exciting.
You ain't giving nothing away, are you? You're not giving
Exciting. Listen, it's all about Saturday. I'm not asked about anything else. That's what I said to you. That green belt right now, I said to him all the way through camp, it doesn't mean anything. We're not talking about him as a world champion. That's what he's the exact same as what he was, because you can get wrapped up in it. He achieved his lifelong ambition in what he did at Goodison. He fought at Goodison in front of a packed crowd for a
That's
WBC
why I'm
world title.
worried. Now he's got everything he wants.
Sit back and just chill.
Sit back and but I'm thinking. That's where your mindset changes. You think, well, what's motivating you? You've fought the ground at the world title at home. Now what is it? Everything else is a bonus from here, from this point onwards. So now is it to unify the titles?
But this is the good thing about Tony being a loudmouth, because if he was just a meek and mild sort of kid, he's cracked it, he's won his world title, he's achieved what he wants to do, gets beaten in his next fight, he can kind of like slide off into sunset, and people just say, oh, remember that night at Goodison? Yeah, he's a big mouth, chat shit, same as BJ. Whereas BJ's been quiet, he's just expressed himself there.
I think he was a bit disappointed with BJ today.
Yeah, I think
because he thought BJ would give him something,
yeah.
because he could tell he was wound up, and all of a sudden, came out.
Definitely. But because Tony's still, and when the face to face, giving it the mouth, he knows when he puts his mouth out there, he knows he's got to back it up. So when we're talking about motivation and desire and going there and getting stuck in, if it has to be, he will do that, because he can't walk around the streets in London. He can't do that. You know, he can't if he just doesn't back up his boss.
So, who's ringing?
My mum.
Okay. Your mum's rung you twice today?
Yes, she has.
All right.
Making sure I got my vest on.
Which you haven't, clearly.
Don't be showing her, because she watches this. You got to watch your language, because she watches this stuff.
You swore twice, I haven't swore once.
I swore jack shit.
So who wins anyway? HAYE BELLEW? He won't answer. Well, he will answer, but he wants to talk about this fight on
depends
Saturday.
on what weight it's at.
Heavyweight.
What do you think?
What weight is that? I think that if Tony hits him first and fast, Tony gets it.
Yeah.
That's the truth. But if David hits him, done.
That's a cop-out
That's not a
answer.
cop-out. It's not a cop-out.
It's really, if people say about
That's
it,
a Johnny Nelson
But
answer.
Tony will start himself.
Yeah.
If he gets hit first, he's going to go. And that's a case of who's the fastest, who's going to get shot off first. Can HAYE afford to just move around and try and stalk him? Or will Tony jump on him first? It's a case of who gets him first. That's simple.
people think that, you know, if you can see both people, both ways of winning the fight, you think that's sitting on fence. It's not. It's being able to see that 2 men can actually win that fight. That's not sitting on fence.
Well, my cab's here, my friend. It's
really?
been emotional. I love working with you.
When are you announcing Joshua Klitschko?
Ask Adam.
No, I'm asking you.
Ask Adam, he's right next to you there. He's there.